All right, now you look at Tommy Young. All right, Ricky Morton's got
the face mask
card on his nose, face mask. Now, Rick, you had something to do with that, didn't you?
Well, remember we got him out a 4 horseman in the locker room with Greensboro, scrubbed his face and broke his nose. So it was a great situation with Ricky. I mean, he's just a great worker, and on top of that, he's a great guy. Just was top notch.
For what it's worth, we should mention that I've been in contact with Ricky Morton, and of course, he wants the Rock and Roll Express as part of their farewell tour. They want to be a part of our show on Jim Crockett Promotions for July 31st, so you can count them in. And I'm sure we're going to have Tommy Young. I've been in touch with him. Mr. Tommy Young is going to be walking around, hanging out with us. And all the groups that we can line up, man, they're going to be there.
And here comes the man, the blinking star.
Yeah,
the constellation.
Mr. Crockett, how did this come to be? The helicopter entrance. What a big time entrance this was. Did you help put that together?
It was. They came to us and said,
Channel 9.
Channel 9 said, Harold Johnson, who was the sports director there, said, "You think you might want to do this?" Sure. Why not? And so Channel 9, Harold Johnson, they're bringing that helicopter into the stadium in Charlotte. Legion Stadium there.
That's from a local news channel, right?
Yes. Harold Johnson was a huge wrestling fan. And that relationship I established that relationship with him because when I first got there, David and Jimmy had me do the original Muscular Dystrophy telethon with Channel 9. Remember, David?
Yes.
Over the wall, I went every year and did that, and became friends with that whole family over there.
And also, it broke down some barriers of what people thought of wrestling and wrestlers. That it's not the carny wrestling. That these guys are truly professional, and Rick was the one that showed the way. And it's good publicity for them. I mean, look at all the people in the stadium, that are waiting for this.
Yeah, we've got 23,000 paid here. We also had a performance by a skydiving team, a concert from Waylon Jennings. I mean, this was a star-studded affair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Waylon Willie and the ball.
Ooh.
Is this the coolest entrance you think you ever had, Rick, coming in with a helicopter?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because from there, you have to remember, it looked like there was 35 or 40,000 people there. I mean, so it was, actually, I thought it was 28K. Was it just 23?
I think the year before with Nikita was 27.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, here's another spoiler since we've already given some today. That robe that you're wearing right there is being recreated, and that's what we're going to be sporting for your very last match. How cool is that, Mr. Crockett?
That is really, I can't believe that you've got somebody to be able to do the detail in Rick's robe. I mean, he had some gorgeous, gorgeous robes, one of a kind.
This was one of the more recognizable, more famous, and amongst my collector friends, one of their absolute favorites because of the simplicity of it. But Olivia Walker, man, she was on another level, wasn't she, Rick?
Oh my God. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I've been around a couple of those roles in the last couple of weeks at Comic-Cons and signings, and I tried to buy them back for $100,000, and the guys they won't go and throw back there. So,
so you should charge them and sign the robe for them.
No, it's funny. One of these days, because Conrad's got the Peacock roll up, I keep having to promote it. I work for Ryan Fitterman, who's a phenomenal guy at Fitterman Sports, and one of these shows, I'm going to ask Conrad, come, because I know he won't let out his site. I don't blame him. He lets me use the gold one, which I used for a commercial yesterday. New Image Medical Products, but the two photo ops with, because I can charge so damn much money with it. It's ridiculous. That Peacock roll is that, I didn't make any money in that A&E thing with the lost treasures, but you guys gave people some insight.
Yeah.
To all
And
about it, but we'll know what really is.
There's Harold Johnson. He's making the announcement.
That's WSOC Channel 9, right?
Yes.
Yep.
ABC station affiliate.
Look at there, man. Purple knee pads, purple trunks, the big gold belt, and a little mask for Ricky Morton. This these outdoor shows, Mr. Crockett, did you prefer a stadium show, or I've heard some wrestlers say the noise just went straight up, so it didn't feel as hot of a crowd with an open top as compared to closed. Was that your experience as well?
I can understand how they say that, but yeah, a building would capture the noise. But there again, if you mic it correctly, then yes, we're gonna have the sound that we want. And in most cases, we mic'd it to where the viewer felt like they were at ringside, that they were in that match.
Well, that guy in a purple trunk is a working fool. That's how you sell something, boys.
Watching this, it's so many memories. So that, good job. Oh, yes.
Because of Ricky, I just can't say it. He and Steamboat and Shawn Michaels, I mean, just a few guys that have ever gotten to that point where they would sell something. Look at Morton. Cracks me up.
All right.